Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Estadio Urbano Caldera, surprisingly small for a top-flight venue, but it makes up for that in its history and its heritage. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space. He needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Koke. Oh, the ball's come loose! Defending of the desperate variety, and it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he heaves it forward. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now, big chance! And he's done it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Hull get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Llorente. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. It's a loose ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jimenez positions himself well and cuts it out. Koke. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Cuts it out. Griezmann. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chance! Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Off the post! Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's had real chance! Back of the net!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Going for goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Gets it back. Could move up a gear here. A real chance to break. Has he found his man? Battles to win it back. And now the breakaway. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oblak can claim that. Llorente. Jimenez. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Longley. And here's Griezmann. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing a...
Oh, has a pop! Llorente. Griezmann. He's through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Goes for goal! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's made sure that won't get through. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He spotted the run and played him through. And the shot! And they've been... He can pounce on that. Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So the lead now is 2. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Brings it forward. 5 minutes left on the clock. Gonzalez. It's come loose. Now a chance to break. Right through the middle. Has a pop! Hoists it forward. And the counter is on. Plays it out to the wing. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's got away. Palmer! And the referee brings it to a close. Hull just couldn't kill it off. They let their opponents back into it and let it get away. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, class really did tell on this occasion, Peter. There was a vacuum between the teams and one got hoovered up.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Battles to win it back. Goes for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Silva. And it's Silva. Gets it back. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rafa Silva. Now can he finish? Gets good distance on it. And it's been taken straight back. Forward it goes. Saka absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and
oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Saka loses his balance and loses the ball. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
And here's Rafa Silva. It's a brilliant interception. That's gone a long way up and away. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Away from immediate danger. Throw it. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team now.
Well read, he sorted that out. Rice. He's come loose. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Rice tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's Silva. Gets wrestled off the ball. Saka plays it out to the flank. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do we look back on the first 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
London head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No score. Goes for goal! Clears it out of harm's way. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Managed to get it away, and that has been clubbed away. That's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good interception. Martin. Rice. And he's cut it out. Rafa Silva. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Defence has got rid of that. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Saka. Now the counter. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Saka. And it's Silva. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Rice. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen.
Has a pop! So, time for changes on both sides, actually. They've played it short. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application.
And the shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Tries to get it clear. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Martin hoists it forward. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Silva. What a ball this has turned out to be. Has a hit. Back of the net.
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy the best effect. What an introduction.
Benfica break the deadlock.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Tries a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe. Benfica are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Gabriel Jesus.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Gabriel Jesus gets it, and now what?
London have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's got options out wide. Finds himself eased off the ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the weighted pass. And the referee brings it to a close. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Your final thoughts, Jim?
London really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. We have already started here. And he's certain real chance! Goal! Lawns! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Lens have an early lead. Good start. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Now a chance to break. Gets wrestled off the ball. Looks to bypass the midfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. Thauvin hits one! Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Lens are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Lens take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. Going for goal! He scored! Just one goal in it now! Game on! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Lens are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking...
Chance! Bentancur, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Quick glance at goal, and he's cut it out. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Bentancur. How about a shot? What a ball this has turned out to be! Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's picked him out. Could be a chance. He's had a shot! He scores! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Lens are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement.
This has gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
He can get that clear. Needed a better pass there. He's in, big chance! Yes! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Lens blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well read, he sorted that out. Knocks it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Bentancur gets it back. Richarlison. Solanke. Solanke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Thauvin ready to try one. Decent progress down the left. Solanke takes a look up. Richarlison gets flagged offside. The first half is done. So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it out to the flank. Going through. Cut out in the nick of time. Oh, shooting chance! Bentancur can get it clear. Thauvin gets on the end of it. Has a hit! Tries lifting it over. Xavi. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's found his man. That's great strength on the ball. He's got away. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Gets it upfield. Just brushed off the ball there. And out to safety. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that's a throw-in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. Maddison. Solanke shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Solanke controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
And it's Thauvin. The referee's awarded a free kick. Chance to shoot. And through to the goalkeeper. Richarlison gets away from his opponent. Maddison. Richarlison. It's a brilliant interception. come loose. And he's away. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He's gone for it! Thinks he's got rid of that. Thauvin, now can he capitalise? And the counter is on. He's pinged one through here. Now it's Thauvin, gets the better of his man, goes for goal! It's anyone's ball. Good clearance and very necessary. To get it forward quickly. Chance to break. And it's played forward. That intervention was very necessary. Thauvin sticks in a foot to win it back. Solanke plays it out to the wing. Richarlison, Maddison. He's looking to get there first. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Tottenham had no answer, second best in every department, and correspondingly well-beaten. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Tottenham seem to have taken this on with a complacent mentality to just turn up and win, and they deserve the criticism they're going to get.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Has a goal! Gundogan. Gundogan, and the counter is on. Torreira. Good idea, just poorly executed. Some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Now it's Sané. That intervention was very necessary. He's going for goal! Danger averted for now. Lofted into the middle. Forward it goes. And here's Sané.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
He's in, surely. Has a hit! Goal! Galatasaray!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Galatasaray take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And here's Lewandowski. And he's straight offside. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sané. And he's there to cut it out. Dashing forward at pace. Torreira. He's made sure that that won't get through. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Christensen. And here's Lewandowski. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And here's Rashford. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. It has got through to him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Hoists it forward. Chip through. That's a decent ball. That's gone a long way up and away. Galatasaray get it back again. Come back to the keeper. And it's played forward. And help's available out wide. Sané gets away from his opponents. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Christensen. He's had it, it's Rashford! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Sanchez hoists it forward. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Christensen.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Levin has a pop! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Gundogan. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Cuts it out. Sanchez. Oh, it's Gundogan. And it's Gundogan. He's got options out wide. Nicely controlled. Good take, and he's had a look. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And now the breakaway. And here's Lewandowski. Just brushed off the ball there. Sané. Ball through needs to be good here. Can he find a finish now? Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And it's Gundogan. Cut out in the nick of time.
Galatasaray are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Sané decides to play it back. Sané, he's onside. That's a throw-in. Plenty waiting in the middle, battles to win it back.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Icardi with a good steal, well played. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, they could break here. He's got options out wide. Knocks it away. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Tries one! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Galatasaray making consecutive changes here. Icardi. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And there goes the final whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is certainly one of the more modern, more high-tech arenas around Europe. It is the Veltins Arena. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to...
He's gone for it! And goal! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
The real chance! And that has been clubbed away. It's a goal kick. Fabian Ruiz. It's got through to him. And that's left him on the seat of... Has a hit! Clearance and very necessary. Fabian Ruiz. Offside that time. He wasn't being fooled.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Forward it goes. Fabian Ruiz. Managed to get it away. That's been won straight back. Hakimi plays it forward. Milan scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Modric. Defenders on the back foot. Gets it back. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Oh, it's Dembele. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, it's Dembele. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Milan have it back and they can go again. Now it's Modric. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Drives it towards the front. Just brushed off the ball there. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Dashing forward at pace.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Milan are in control here on the brink of half-time. Quick ball forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hoists it forward. There's the through ball. Gets the better of his man. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now a chance to break. First 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than a decent game up to now. So your views on the first half?
Milan clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Milan come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Well, the action has already resumed here. Has a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose! Modric. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rabiot. Loftus-Cheek. Rabiot. Pulisic.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Milan are still that goal to the good. It's got through and crosses it in low. He's gone for it. He can pounce on that. Goal! They have come roaring back. Hakimi was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Perugia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Rabiot plays it out to the wing. Gets into some space. Gorgeous control there. That's a throw. That's not going to make it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Rabiot. Done very well to intervene.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's Dembele! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Lee Kang-in. Pulisic. Lee Kang-in battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Can he find a finish now? And he's there to hoof it away.
Perugia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's played forward. And it's Rabiot.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Pulisic. Gets it back. Rabiot. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Dinks one in, and it's got through. And now the breakaway. That's Dembele. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Great leap! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Perugia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter.
And that will be the final act. Milan have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Milan really were sleepwalking in centre.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. These scenes brought to you from the Stade Louis II, one of the most easily distinguishable grounds in Europe. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And through to the goalkeeper. Pinged forward. Done very well to intervene. Patrick van Aanholt. Brandt. He's picked him out. Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Ayling. Very little to choose between them, but very early days. It's a brilliant interception. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Brandt. Oh, that had to be more accurate.
This game is in need of some excitement.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's going to be pulled back for that one. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's cut it out. Keeper sends it forward. Oh, they can break here. Finds himself eased off the ball. Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's got it. Has a hit. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Goes long. And they've been given a corner. Massive leap! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Oh, what's he done? Brandt. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And they've been caught out here. And he has been fouled there. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And the through ball is intercepted. It's a fabulous position. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there. Well read, he sorted that out. And that's a throw. He's got options out wide. And the half-time whistle goes. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. That's the first half compared with your expectation.
Middlesbrough have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're already into the second period. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Hoists it forward. Patrick van Aanholt. Chan. And it's played forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's played him through. Patrick van Aanholt. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. And help's available out wide. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive.
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
So we have our breakthrough.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Looking to force his way through. Going for goal! A great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, great! And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Schuller drives it forward. Time and again they are repelled. Chan hoists it forward. And the counter is on. Goalkeeper's ball. Breaks on here. Looking to get within range.
That's alert and sharp.
Has a goal! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, the ride is still a bit bumpy, Peter, so they're chasing the cushion of a second goal.
He's got options out wide. Towering header! Oh, taken with style!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And it's played forward. Oh, he's in! He's had a go! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. What a ball this has turned out to be. They've got a corner here. They've played it short. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And it's been taken short. He's had a look, goes for goal! Striding forward, facing goal.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That intervention was very necessary. Big chance! Forward it goes. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. No winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
That's where we have to end it. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, here is a ground that requires no formal introduction. One of the truly iconic venues of our sport, the place where dreams are made. It is, of course, Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, the striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Oh, good take and a good area. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Down by a lack of accuracy. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu pushes to get on the end of it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hoists it forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Cutrone. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Yeah, he's fouled him there. This is a great chance to take a lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And he's there to cut it out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves. Chance!
Parma are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's the clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Parma take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Cutrone. He's picked him out. Oh, he's in! Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Cutrone. Looking, it's Cutrone! It's anyone's ball. Parma are leading with half-time drawing close. Stefan de Vrij. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. Mkhitaryan. A real chance. Martinez! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Cuts it out, and it's played forward. Cutrone. And the half-time whistle goes. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends, and the team's level. They come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Darmian. Well weighted. Cutrone. Crunching tackle. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Cutrone was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Offside, yes it is. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Zielinski. Stefan de Vrij. It's a brilliant interception. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here. Yeah, tries a shot! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's a real opportunity missed there. He's done all the hard work getting to the ball. All he needed to do was get some control in it. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
He can get that clear. He's made sure that that won't get through. Battles to win it back. Done very well to intervene. Now a chance to break. Back to the keeper and go again. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well positioned to make that interception. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Martinez. And Martinez! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's been taken short. Cleared away. And it's Darmian. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Stefan de Vrij. Well played, he saw that coming.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cutrone gets away from his opponent. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Parma are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Forward it goes. It is now or never. Time is against them.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Look forward. What does he try from here? Hoists it forward. Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. And that will be the final act. Parma, winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Parma have just reminded us why we love this game so much. The seemingly impossible is proven otherwise, and they merit great...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This game, of course, being brought to you from one of the most recognisable grounds in the British Isles. It is, of course, Ibrox. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the...
Hits one! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. It's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Looking to break out here.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
George Quensa, and it's Raul. Breaks on here. Maguire does well to read it and intercepts.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Battles to win it back. A real chance to break. Referee's given a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Raul. George Quensa. Out to the left it goes. Oh, good take in a good area. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Away from immediate danger. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Defence has got rid of that. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mathieu. Could move up a gear here. And it's Raul. Nicely measured pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Fulham clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Good idea, just poorly executed. George Quensa. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's got through and gets good distance on it. Mathieu. He's through. Bruno Fernandes. He's got it and he's going for goal. It's in. The breakthrough strike.
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Manchester take the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Good ball. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Clearance and very necessary. It's come through. Bruno Fernandes. Iwobi gets into the right position to intercept. Dashing forward at pace. Going through. And it's Raul. Can he deliver? Just brushed off the ball there.
Fulham showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
What a throw in. Hoists it forward. Caught offside that time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Time to deliver. he's there to hoof it away. And it's Iwobi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Raul.
Fulham are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Casemiro. He's had that, has a hit! In it goes! And with that goal comes comfort.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Manchester take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. And the through ball is intercepted. A really good feat. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And here's Raul, looking to get within range. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And it's Iwobi. Oh, he's in! Shot at goal! Sticks it away! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
Fulham produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Fulham give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
They've managed to get it away. And that is that. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more...
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. De Bruyne having a look. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And he's away. De Bruyne. Oh, what a ball! Pinged forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Faced. Hits one!
Manchester have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Zambo Anguissa. And here's Lukaku. Now the counter. Forward it goes. Napoli are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. It's found its way to him. Goes for goal! Oh, real danger here. Napoli have a free kick. Zambo Anguissa. Schwan. It's the through ball. Oh, has a hit! Surely this time. There it is! Donnarumma did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Napoli draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Rodri gets into the right position to intercept. Shooting chance! It's broken loose. And now they can launch a counter. He's looked long this time. Decent looking ball. And a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Foden gets it back. And that's been won straight back. Ball through needs to be good here. Offside again. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Looking for goal! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Foden looks to dink one in. He's played him through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. There is the half-time whistle. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Already up and running for the second half.
Napoli playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Cuts it out. Sambo Anguissa. And it's De Bruyne. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Foden. Played out to the right. What an adventurous run from a defender. De Bruyne. Juan. Sambo Anguissa plays it out to the flank. Rodri.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
It's a brilliant interception. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That'll be a throw-in. turns and goes back. It's a loose ball. He's going after it. Tries to get it clear. In towards the middle. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Foden gets it into the middle. Politano tries to get it forward quickly. Lukaku. Elmas. Chance! Real chance! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Napoli get themselves into the lead. He's got away, striding forward, facing goal. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And the counter is on. Spinazzola. Elmas. Foden with a good steal, well played. A heavy challenge. It's come loose. Corner given.
Manchester are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Lukaku, the scorer, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He gets past his man. Oh, has a hit! It's in!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Napoli merit full marks for their act.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Elmas. Politano.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Kovacic. Quick glance at goal. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. So having trailed, this to go ahead. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, it's the type of call that can't be given if there's even the slightest doubt. It had to be spot on.
Hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. A real chance to break. He's in, has a goal! No mistake! 5 minutes, and we're all square again!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for... Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's played forward, cuts it out. Ball's gone out of play. A buccaneering run from the defender. Last-ditch defence, shoots! Volleyed effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Hoists it forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Ogbonna. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Could move up a gear here. Ince. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Ince. Koke plays it forward. And he's onside. And he's there to cut it out.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push.
Oh, shooting chance! It's come back out! So it is still 0-0. Now can he finish? Llorente plays it forward. Koke. And he's going long. Well positioned to make that interception. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oblak sends that a long way. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ah, he's given it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? This could spell danger. That's a good ball to find him. And he has been fouled there. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Has a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Koke. Koke spreads it towards the left. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Goes long. Oh, real danger here. Incoming cross. Ogbonna tries to clear. Back into the middle. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Griezmann. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Got a sight of goal here. Turns and goes back. That intervention was very necessary. And the half-time whistle goes. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Watford head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully the...
Jimenez with the foul. Big chance! Llorente tries to get it forward quickly. What a ball this has turned out to be. He's gone for it! Taken with style! And finally he has breathed life into the game! Well, how's that for a class finish?
that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one.
This is gone, that's a foul. Driving on, he could shoot here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Jimenez has been sent off.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of Bindon.
And the shot! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Watford got themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ince gets his foot in there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Receives it from behind. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's played him through. Can he dig out a shot? Has a hit! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Ince, and the shot! No mistake! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Watford hits one! That is just faded wide.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Did really well to intervene and disturb